Well, it is a day that many Alaskans will not soon forget. At 8:30 this morning, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake rattled Anchorage and the surrounding region. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Brian Loftus.
Yeah, some incredible images there. I'm Patrick Walker. Christiane and Denise both have the night off. Luckily, there have been no reports of deaths or even serious injuries in all of this, but the plethora of video coming out of Anchorage shows just how severe that shaking was.
The quake causing significant damage to homes, buildings, and other infrastructure caused widespread power outages. Originally lasted for 90 seconds, a full minute and a half. People who live in Alaska for decades are accustomed to this threat. Describe this as a severe event.
I have been here 37 years, and that was the most violent earthquake I have ever felt. It was absolutely terrifying.
Remember, it's still dark at this time. The sun was not yet up. Employees at one restaurant in Anchorage turned into instant first responders when the shaking started.
All my coworkers were yelling, get under the tables and be safe, but I'm still shaking. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just scared it's going to happen again.
Seismologists predict up to 1,000 aftershocks will be felt over the next 24 hours. Patrick?
Well underway, Brian, to that. This is the U.S. Geological Service's website showing the latest earthquakes in the U.S. So we've zoomed in on the Anchorage area. You can see a lot of activity. All of these different dots, the sizes relative to how severe those earthquakes are, the smaller quakes and aftershocks. But let me zoom this image out quite a bit. Pardon me for turning my back on you, but you can see here's the rest of the United States. It's pretty quiet. Now, we're no stranger to earthquakes here in the valley. In fact, a major fault line runs right through the middle of it. For more on that, 8 News Now reporter Darlene Melendez is live right along the fault line. Hi, Darlene.
Hey there, Patrick. Well, the largest quake we could ever see here in the valley is up to a 6.9 magnitude, and that's because of what's behind me. Decatur Boulevard looks like a normal and busy street up top, but underneath is one of our very own fault lines. But as to exactly when an earthquake could hit, well, even the experts don't know that answer.
We still cannot predict earthquakes. That we don't understand them well enough, and that's why we continue to study them.
Dr. Wanda Taylor is a geoscience professor at UNLV. In the past years, she's seen a few earthquakes in southern Nevada, those quakes reaching up to about a 4.2 magnitude.
There have been some magnitude 3.0s, 3.5, up to 4.2 in the last few years, and then in the last couple of decades. But we haven't had anything as big as a 5 since 1992. There was a 5.2, I think, up north at Little Skull Mountain. But we have the potential to have a magnitude 6.5 to 6.9 earthquake in the valley, and also all of the active faults in Death Valley in that area could well shake Las Vegas.
With chances of an earthquake happening at any time, Dr. Taylor and her colleagues keep trying to understand the Earth's movements. In the meantime, she urges realizing the danger, then being prepared.
The preparation is nearly the same as for any other natural disaster. Have 3 days of water for every person in your household ready, have some food, have your water heater strapped to the wall so that it doesn't fall over, cause a fire, and it can be a source of water for you. Have a medical kit, have extra medications in case you can't get to a drugstore for a few days.
And Dr. Taylor adds that Nevada is the third most seismically active state, tied with Hawaii. California and Alaska do take first and second place. And as for that earthquake in Alaska today, no ripple effects are expected to hit the west coast. Reporting live, Darlene Melendez, 8 News Now.
All right.